Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, you're welcome, and if you're returning, welcome back. Thank you for always coming back to watch my videos. This is Never Age TV, guys. You are welcome here. And today, this being a Sunday, I've just come from church and I said, let me check on my people. It's long since I spoke to you one-on-one. Let me check on you guys. How are you doing? How are you doing? Thank you so much for subscribing. I don't take it for granted, not one bit. You are very special people to me, and I will always count you as my people. Even the Bible says, my people that are called by my name, that is God calling us his people. So you are my YouTube people. I'm calling you also by God's name. You are my people. You are Never Age TV people. So you are welcome to this channel. Thank you for always coming back to check on me. And guys, when did we meet last? I don't take you for granted. When did we meet last? I don't want to keep you away for long. I want to keep checking on you and how you are doing. And yes, today I decided to check on you. Hey, the other day I was on my way to Nyabohanze. And I was going to attend the party, guys. I was going to attend the 500k subscribers party at Marwa's. And guys, guess what? Hey. Wait. I had so many stopovers on the road. So many stopovers, guys. Hey, I took the Maimahio route. Let me start from the beginning. I left Nairobi. I am in Nairobi, guys. And I said, I'm going to get crash. Mara, I was going to come and get crash at your party. So I left Nairobi, and as I was driving, I got interrupted here. I was driving to Nyabohanze. You know, there are many stopovers on the road. Sometimes you drive, you fight traffic jam. Other times you fight very big trucks on my Mahio that are blocking the road. And you say, okay, let me stop at the curio shops on my Mahio and see what happens. So that's what I showed you in the previous videos, how I even purchased, what do you call that? That goat sheepskin. Sheepskin, guys. I purchased that sheepskin for my dashboard, and I was with you guys. And I took a lot of time there. I showed you the curio shops and the tourists that were there, guys. I showed you the Rift Valley terrain, and guys, wow, the viewpoint, it was beautiful. If you have not watched those videos, please go back and watch them. They are on my YouTube channel, and you need to watch them so that you get to understand me. So guys, we went up to the Rift Valley viewpoint, and we stood there. We took photos, and we purchased some curios there, some sheepskin, and then we proceeded. I was with my sister, so I was taking her on a lunch date, and then we proceeded to the I am Marwa's home and get crash on his party at the 500 because we were so happy that Marwa has achieved this milestone. So guys, we said this is the time now to go to Nyabohanze. I've always said I want to go to Nyabohanze, but this is the time. So guys, guess what? At the curio shop, we noticed that there was a small, we were told that there's the smallest church that was built by the Italians in 1942. That is just like 2 kilometers away from where we were at the curio shops. So we said, as the smallest church built by the Italians, and then it was explained to us that those Italians were slaves in Somalia. They were held captive in Somalia, and at one point they were brought to Kenya, and they decided to build a small church for them to worship in. And that is the smallest church on my Mahio Road that you usually see when you're passing there. It was built in 1942, and they even planted a pepper tree in commemoration to the day that they built that church, or the days that they built that church. And guys, I'm sure if you have ever gone to the Rift Valley, you have passed through my Mahio, you must have seen that tree that is just outside the church, a very indigenous big tree that was planted by the Italians In 1942, guys, were you? Where were you? Where were you? I don't want to ask whether you were born, guys. I know, I know you are not. I was not born. My mom was not born. That was a long time ago. We achieved our independence in 1963 here in Kenya. So you can imagine those days were we were post or pre post post independence days. So you can imagine, guys, that small church, we had to stop by again. And remember, the tour or our destination was Nyabohanze. But we had to stop there and enter that church and worship God in that church, guys. So you'll see in my videos, the past videos, when I was in that church and I was worshiping God there. And it's a church that is like three seats on one row, and this other three seats on this one, and there's a middle corridor, and it's a Catholic church, guys. So it means the Italians were Catholics. You can imagine the love for God that they had, that they even chose to come and build a church where they can be worshiping, them being slaves. They were captured as slaves in Somalia, and they were brought to that. That is the information we got from the attendant in the church. Her name is Anne. Go check on her. In my YouTube channel, you'll see her, because she didn't tell me that she has a YouTube channel. So, guys, hey, I proceeded. After praying in that church, I was driving. I proceeded to my Mahiu town. Oh my God, it was so hot. You know, if you want to go to Nyabohanze, leave in the morning. That journey that you hear Marwa saying that it is 11-hour journey is no joke. It is a very long journey, guys. You'll get thirsty on the way. You will get hungry on the way. And that is why I guess most of the buses travel in the night. So I proceeded, and I at one point I realized that I'm facing Mount Longonot. Facing Mount Longonot. Not facing Mount Kenya, no. Facing Mount Longonot. And guys, the view of Mount Longonot just ahead of me. Oh my God, it was eye-catching. And I had to film and take photos. And I was recording, guys. My sister was recording for me. And as I was driving, we saw the Mount Longonot. It is very scenic, guys. Go check on that video. That is just in this channel, when we visited and we saw Mount Longonot on my Mahio Road to Naivasha. And guys, hey, it was a hot afternoon. It was now at about midday. And remember, our destination is still Nyabohanze. So we proceeded in style. But on reaching North Rift Road, we felt very, very thirsty. And we said, why don't we enter the lake area, lakeside area, Lake Naivasha, and get to drink something or eat something. And that is when we drove towards Lake Naivasha Resort. And we entered the gates of Lake Naivasha Resort, guys. Oh my God. Have you ever started a journey and on reaching halfway, not even halfway, quarter way, you just get to enter let it not be called a destination, a place that will make you now call it a destination. We almost forgot where we were going, because guys, we were very thirsty, we were very hungry, and we said, let's enter here and eat something. So we drove to Lake Naivasha Resort. Guys, go and check on that video. You'll see us entering that Lake Naivasha Resort, and we entered, and guys, we parked. Hey, let us now try to look for a hotel where the hotel where we can, the restaurant, now it's the restaurant actually where we wanted to eat. It was quite a distance from the parking joint, from the parking area. Guys, I wonder how guests will walk that long when they come to your restaurant or to your resort, because the parkings, let me call them the civilian parkings, are very far. Not very far, it's just like a kilometer. It's a kilometer from the restaurant. And we parked, and then we started walking with our high heels, and we had to remove them and wear flat shoes, because oh my God, It was a long distance. And hungry and thirsty, we entered the restaurant. Guys, let me tell you a story. Don't you ever go somewhere when you are very hungry? Because don't think that this is the normal hotel that you are used to eating in wherever in your location, where you enter and say, can you serve me ugali and sukuma wiki? Or can you serve me beef and chicken and this and that? This is a place where you have to go and place an order, guys. The thing is, you have to place an order. So on arriving there, we asked where to sit, and we were shown just the restaurants are just besides the lake, and we were told, okay, you can now place an order. Guys, we were dying of hunger, and here we are being told to place an order. I know you people are wondering, where have you been that you don't know that you have to place orders for these meals? And yes, I know, but have you ever hoped and prayed that there's something ready that you can bite and proceed with your journey? But we were told there is nothing. So we placed our orders for lunch, chicken and saute for those people that know. And then I asked, how long will this order take? But these guys told us it's going to take 30 to 35 minutes. But the lady who was serving us was very kind. She immediately asked if we wanted to take a soda or something as we waited for the food to be prepared, and we said yes. So a soda was brought, and you know, when you are thirsty, you just gulp the soda very fast so that it gives you the energy. And then she realized that we have already drank the soda, and it is only 10 minutes in our order. Yani, it has taken only 10 minutes since we placed the order. So we had another 25 minutes to wait. She came back to us again and said, I want to advise you guys that you can walk around and maybe see the hippos, because at around this time, this is the time the hippos come out of the lake. And if you are new here, you can go and see the hippos, and then you come back, and you had better just go there because it may rain anytime. In Naivasha, it just pours. So why don't you just, now that you have taken your soda, walk around to the lake and get to see the hippos, and then come back. And hearing the hippos, guys, I got full. I got satisfied, and I said, yes, hippos first. Foods are going to come later. So we walked to the lake. Guys, hey, do you know, I saw a hippo and I filmed it, guys. Go back to my videos and see a big hippo emerging from the waters. Guys, when I saw the hippo, I screamed, what? There it is, the hippo, guys. And it just brought its body out of the water like this, and I could see the head and the back. Part of the back was revealed. And then after 1 minute, it sank back in the water. And guys, it was such a nice experience seeing hippos on that lake, because I've never had an opportunity to see the hippos. So guys, remember, we have not eaten anything. As we were watching to see if another hippo can emerge from the waters, guys, let me tell you something. It started pouring. It started raining. Oh my God. And I was like, now it is raining. And you know, that rain just comes like a joke. It just pours. It just falls. And within a short time, we were wet. But you know, there's that kind of a corridor towards the lake that is, supported from the hotel. You walk on some wooden planks that are placed on water, and you walk on top of them as you proceed to the lake, while still on top of the lake. But there's that walking space that you walk towards the lake, a distance of about some meters, like 500 meters. And we walked, and then we stood at the edge there, and that's where we saw the hippos. Obviously, the guests, the owners of the hotel know that their guests would want to see hippos, and I think they have made that terrace, I should call it a terrace, towards the hippo viewing area. So we were there, and it has started pouring, guys, and we had to run back. Now to run back to go and sit and eat, because it was already 30 minutes since we placed our order. Remember, we are still on our way to Nyabohanze to go and congratulate Marwa for 500k subscribers achievement, and we wanted to be part of that, guys. So We went back. By the time we reached the entrance of the hotel, oh my God, we were already wet. And you know, when we started walking towards the lake, we didn't have umbrellas because there was no sign of rain. Let me warn you that in Naivasha, rain just falls without a direction, without a sign. It just comes. So we were wet and we could not sit on the seats. Do you know, people, what we did? Remember the parking? The parking yard is still a kilometer away from where we are, where we parked our vehicle. And that is where our clothes, at least we had carried some clothes to change. And we asked the lady here, can we change from your restrooms? And she said, yes, if you have clothes, you can go and change. Guys, I could not sit there with wet clothes. So I said, let me now persevere the rain and walk to the car and get my changing clothes and the umbrellas. So I went in the rain, back 1 kilometer to go to the vehicle to get the cars. I'm trying to explain this so that you can see how the journey to Nyabohanze was. And guys, I went back to the car. It was not easy. Little did I know that there are some vehicles, hotel vehicles, restaurant vehicles that transport you to the resort vehicles that transport you to the parking yard if you want as a guest. But remember, I had just come for lunch. I was not a guest in that hotel. So I had to walk. So I went to the car with the reins, picked my bag, changing clothes, and walked back again. Now I'm wet. I'm dripping wet and I've not eaten anything. Guys, to the restaurant. I went straight to the changing room and changed. Even the waiter on seeing me was wondering, is this the lady that had placed the order? Because I was now looking different. I had changed clothes. And I was like, oh, yeah. Okay, the waiter that had served us had changed shift. And you people may wonder, but this is the lady who had told them that they can change in the restroom. So, my God, my people, I was hungry. Now we were very, very hungry, but we changed clothes and now our meals, we had to ask if our meal can be brought. Only for them to tell us now we have to wait again for the meal to be warmed because it's already cold. We had taken more than an hour or more. And guys, we were there waiting, hungry, but within no time our meal came and we ate our chicken with saute and we felt like, wow. We were hungry. Have you ever been hungry? We were very hungry. So guys, we ate and then we decided to proceed now to Nyabohanze after eating. So we left the restaurant or the resort and we proceeded now to the parking yard to pick our vehicle and go. And guys, we decided to take a few photos there and film a few videos which you are going to see in this channel. Guys, check on Never Age TV and subscribe to this channel. So we proceeded. But guys, have you ever been tormented by by the beauty of Naivasha? Naivasha is beautiful because the minute we left the exit, my sister who I was with told me that there's a public beach where we could record some videos on a boat. We could be taken on a boat tour, on a boat ride. And I told my sister, but we are on our way to Nyabohanze. And she said, but this Nyabohanze we still will go. Let us just take a boat ride so that we can record some videos. And we also enjoy ourselves now that we have eaten and we are okay and the rains have subsided. In fact, the sun was already up. I was tempted to say yes. But I said, Nyabohanze, no. Nyabohanze, we have to go. On reaching the entrance to the public beach, which is just next to the Naivasha resort where we were, my God, we found ourselves entering to the public beach. We said, okay, let's just enter for a short while. We see the place and then we'll come another day to take the boat ride. But guys, don't you ever promise yourself that you'll come another day. Because the minute you enter there and you are tempted by the boats and the guys approaching you, they can give you a ride and explaining to you how deep the lake is and how it is and what animals and see how the water bugs are there. There's a water bug sanctuary, guys who go back and watch my videos and telling you about the birds, the birds, bird watching. We were like, hey, I would want to see the water bugs. I've never seen them. Guys, I wanted to see the water bugs. If it were you, what would you have done? And I asked them, how long will it take? And they said, let's go. It will not take long. We'll give you a boat ride and we take you to the water bug sanctuary. You see them and you record some videos, and hey, we were tempted. People that were heading to Nyabohanse found themselves already on a boat in Naivasha, being taken to the waterback sanctuary. Oh my God. And we went. Hey, on reaching mid lake, this guy was explaining to us how deep it is, what sections of the lake this is. There are 3 sections in that lake. We were explained to, and we were told the deepest point is where. We were told they know the hippo um, areas, those areas where the hippos are, so they don't pass close there. You could see the hippos from a distance, but there's a route they take still on the same lake, that they don't disturb the hippos, because if we were meant to understand that if you don't disturb them, they will not bother about you. They will not bother with you. So guys, we went. Hey guys, this is storytelling. Storytelling, guys. We went now, and there we are in the boat. And by the way, by the time the boat was started, it took some time, because these guys remove the engines from the boat and they go home with them, or they keep them away until they get a client. They come and fix the engine. And they come with lifesavers jacket and they give their clients. So that's what happened to us. It took some time, but yes, we were there and we got the trip on the boat, a boat ride. And we went to the waterback sanctuary, guys. On reaching there, guys, let me surprise you. For those that do not know, you get to be asked not to wear a very bright outfit, because the waterbacks, if they see you with a very bright outfit, they'll run away. And you have gone there in order to see the waterbacks, so you don't want them to run away. So we had to now remove our colorful orange saver jackets and remain in our clothes. Fortunately, we were not wearing very bright clothes, colored clothes. And we proceeded now to the waterback sanctuary, where we parked our boat and walked on foot. And we approached the animals. Guys, they were just lying there on the grass. And they saw us coming, and they are not even waking up. We approached them like a few steps to where they were, not a few, like 200 meters to where they were lying on the grass. And we were given education on how they lie there in the day. Then at a certain time, they go swimming in the lake. They swim up to a certain time of the day, or for some few hours. Then they come back and they sleep there. We were told what they eat is grass, and they drink the water. Remember, Lake Naivasha is a freshwater lake. So they drink from the waters of the lake. And we were told they swim. Little did I know that the waterbacks swim. Did you know, guys, that waterbacks swim in the lake? You can imagine. And I wonder if they meet the hippos in those waters. And I wonder if the hippos also feed on these waterbacks. What do you think, guys? I think, in this life, an animal eats another to survive. Even as humans, we eat beef from our cows and goats to survive. So I don't know whether the hippos eat the waterbacks or what happens. But they swim in the rivers, in the waters of the lake. And they also come back at a certain time to just bask in the sun. And there is where we found a male waterback that was on heat. And guys, it was a sight to behold. I don't want to talk much about that, but it was a sight to behold. So guys, we watched the waterbacks, and then it was time now to go back to the boat. Remember, we are still on our way to Nyabohanze to see I Am Marwa and celebrate his 500K achievement on YouTube. And here we are now at 3 o'clock, still in Naivasha. Oh my God. Now we said, okay, we have to be sane here. Let's be sane. Time is going very fast. Let's now leave. We have seen the waterbacks. We have enjoyed the ride. Let's go back. But as we were going back to the boat, some 2 Chinese ladies approached us and said, guys, we have something to request. Could you give us a ride on your boat? We had paid for the boat ride ourselves, myself and my sister only. We had paid, it had to be our boat only. And now here, some guests have approached us requesting that we give them a ride. We allow them to come and ride with us in that boat, to be taken back now to the beach, to the hotel. So would you refuse? Wouldn't refuse. So these girls were very interesting, and we were asking them, why are you asking for a ride? How did you get here? And they said, we escaped from a team from the hotel where we are staying, because we didn't want to take a ride on a hotel boat where the hotel is the one that is benefiting. We wanted these boys also to benefit from our money, and we wanted to give them a tip. So we escaped and on the beach, and with those Naivasha beaches, you just walk from one beach to another, because as the lake goes round like this, there are many hotels that are just enjoying the beach of the Naivasha hotel. I mean, Naivasha Lake Naivasha. So we gave them a lift. Yes, and we were there chatting with them, and they were making our trip very exciting. And the guy that was now, the guy that had come with them now entered our boat also. And they were telling us stories about Lake Naivasha and educating us and asking us whether we want to be swayed. There's a way they sway the boat so that you enjoy, and the waters are like, and you fear. There are times that they put the speed on the boat and it goes whee. And we were there wondering, oh guys, these guys are going to drop us in the Naivasha waters, Lake Naivasha waters. And we were so afraid, but finally we got to the let me call it the beach of the hotel, the public beach, and we alighted. We alighted from the boat, and now we said, it's time to leave now. It's time to leave for Nyabohanze. It's time to leave for Nyabohanze now. There's nothing like doing anything else in Naivasha. We have eaten, we have enjoyed the boat ride. Let's go to Nyabohanze. So we entered our vehicle and we proceeded now outside the hotel, outside the beach, the public beach. But guys, let me tell you something. On reaching out there, my sister said, but let me ask you, do you know it's already 5? And you would have seen the sunset from some place where we usually watch the sunset from. Why don't we go and watch the sunset and then we drive to Nyabohanze tomorrow? Oh my God, I was so tempted. I love watching the sunset. Hey, I said, yeah, I am Marwa's 500k subscriber celebration would not be for one day. We are going to celebrate him all through and for many days. So, I have never seen the sunset from a very topmost point. And here a chance has come. Why don't we go and see it, guys? Have you ever left going somewhere and you never reach? This is exactly what happened to us, or to me. To me, never HTV, guys. This is what happened. I was tempted to go and take a lift to a very high point in one of the hotels in that area. And we sat out there watching the sunset, guys. We watched the sunset, oh my God, until it sank. It is such a beautiful, it's such a sight, oh my God. It was so beautiful. So I felt accomplished that at least I've enjoyed everything in Naivasha, but sad that I did not reach the I am Marwa's home that day. But I said the following morning, I will have to wake up, and because now it meant we had to spend the night in Naivasha. Guys, have you ever had people like me or like us who set out to go somewhere and they never arrive? That is what happened to me. We ended up now looking for a place to sleep after watching the sunset. And now it was another now issue of, thank God we had carried enough clothing. And we woke up now, we slept there now, intending to wake up the following morning and proceed to Nyabohanze. And guys, that is what happened. That is what happened. So, today, we are waking up in a place where we are proceeding to the I am Marwa. When the party has already gone down, the cakes were cut. Guys, I saw 3 good cakes that were being cut in celebration to his party. Genyada was there. I saw her. I saw I am Mayugno. I saw it at Nasto. I am Mawira. I saw everybody. All the girls were there. All the boys were there. They were cutting the cake. They enjoyed the cake. But guys, There's something else that I heard, that I am Mara is not feeling well. And I was very, very saddened. And I said, now, this party has already gone down, and I'm still on the way to Nyabohanze. Oh my God. How will I be received there now when people have already celebrated and gone? Guys, have you ever attended a party that has already happened and it is finished? And you go there, you are all alone. And people are like, you are coming for the party. The party was yesterday. Or the party was the day before yesterday. And here you are, you have come. So this is what is going to happen to me, because I will still go to Nyabohanze. I don't know if I'll be welcome there, but I know that it is still a celebration period for the I Am Marwa 500k subscribers. That is where I'm heading, to Nyabohanze. And I pray that this time I will not have a stopover elsewhere, where I'll also eat and forget that I was supposed to go somewhere. So congratulations, Marwa, on your achievement. 500k subscribers, we are still congratulating you. It is such a milestone. It is such a milestone. And we pray that God may continue taking you and blessing you up to the 1k, 1 million, up to 1 million subscribers, guys. That is where Marwa is heading. That is where Marwa is hiding. And we pray that he gets there. 1 million, on his road to 1 million subscribers. So guys, see you in Nyabohanze. Bye-bye.